Okay, Drivers Mate podcast. Please like and share. It helps a lot. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Let's get into this. You're not rubbish. You're not rubbish. Or like the Americans might say, you're not garbage. You're not trash, right? And the reason is simple. What I'm going to say is not to inflate your ego, but sometimes I've got to big up my people and let them know what's really going on, right? If you're in the dark, I've got a light for you, right? You're not rubbish. You don't make poor quality stuff, be it your art or your content, right? You're not crap. And don't ever think that you're crap, because you're in the high percentile of potential success because you've tried, right? Because you've begun. And most people will never even start and begin, right? So you're not crap, you're not rubbish. Yes, you need to keep working on your style and your art and your content to be the best it can be, but where you are now, you're not rubbish, and I'll explain to you why. So, first of all, comment, let me know how you're doing, right? And I'll see if I can help you. But the reason you're not rubbish is because, have you heard a story about a bottle, right? A bottle of water. Where you place that bottle of water changes the value of the bottle of water, right? So you produce a bottle of water, and it is what it is. It's a bottle of water, right? It's made to hold water and drink water, right? Simple as that. But if you take that bottle of water and you put it in a shop, it's worth one price, right? And you take that bottle and you put it in another shop, it's worth a different price. You take that bottle, put it in a nightclub, it's worth even more. You take that bottle and put it on a plane, it's worth even more, right? And it's all about accessibility. Now, if you have a shop in a desert when you only sell water and you get foot traffic, camel traffic, right? Your water is valuable, right? It's really valuable. But the thing is, your water didn't change, right? It's still just water. That's the beauty of it all, right? So your bottle of water, your content, your art, your rap, your singing, your dancing, your makeup, is art. You are water, right? And you are selling your bottle of water, or you're just giving your bottle of water away, right? But the problem is, you're not giving your bottle of water to the right people, and you're not being seen in the right places, in the right light, right? And that is the whole problem. That's where I've struggled in my life, and I can tell you examples of how it worked, right? And when I realized I wasn't the problem, the people that I'm trying to sell my product to is the problem. Where I'm putting my product is the problem, right? And I'll let you understand it like this. So at one time, I was more entrenched in music and music business, right? My own personal journey in music and art, right? I still am interested in it, I still do partake, but I'm not as concentrated in that anymore, right? But when I was, right, I put together a short mixtape project, and I made some little animated videos and with text under it, right? So I put them on my own page, right? They got hardly any reception. The people that I know didn't really care about them, right? Because they're not really interested in that. They just know me because of whatever walk of life we've passed each other, and they're not particularly interested in rap music, right? But I said to myself, is it me? I was thinking, am I rubbish, right? I know I wasn't rubbish because I'm pretty highly skilled at rapping, right, and producing music. So I said, all right, let me invest a little bit of money in myself and just see, right? I'm going to pay this platform to post my music, and then let's see what happens, right? So I paid the platform to post my music. They put it up. I'm an anonymous person. No one's ever heard of me, right? But as soon as they hear that music on that page, they can decide whether it's trash or whether it's good. And lo and behold, the people liked it, right? Plenty of great comments and feedback, lots of likes, lots of new followers off the back of it, right? So the problem wasn't that I was bad at what I was doing. The problem is I didn't have an audience, right? I didn't have the right people for my product, and that is where I was falling down, and that's where a lot of you are falling down. So you need to understand, you're not rubbish. You just haven't got the right audience, or you haven't got the resources to acquire the right audience. And maybe you just don't care, right? Maybe you was like me and you just don't care. You're like, look, I do it because I love to do it. I would do it if no one watched. I would do it if no one listened. So I don't care, right? Fair enough. I'm still like that now, even with this podcast. I do it because I love it, right? But you need to understand, you're not whack. You're not trash, you're not garbage, right? You're not cabbage. You're good, you're decent, right? You're probably better than most people. You just don't have the push, you don't have the platform, and you don't have the backings that the other big people have, right? And the deeper you get into whatever industry you're in, especially the creative world, you really understand that is all smoke and mirrors, right? There's a lot of fakery happening. There's a lot of manipulation of numbers and strategy, right? The people you pedestalize aren't that great, right? They just know how the business works, and they know how to shake, move, and finesse. So they appear larger than life and greater than they are, right? That is the reality of this whole thing, right? You're probably better than the famous people, the people with the big following, the people with the big money, right? Because it's quite likely that if there's only 2% of the world's population that are successful and famous, right, the other 98% has to consist of a large percentile of genius, excellent talent, right? The talent pool is immense, but they don't have the access, the resource, and the push that the 2% have, right? So you need to understand that. You're not rubbish, you're not garbage. You just need to find a way to move your bottle of water to an airplane, to a nightclub, right? And then 10x the value, the perceived value of your content and your item, your music, whatever it is, to the elevated status it deserves to be at, right? But don't be disheartened. Don't feel upset that people aren't rating you or they're not giving you the respect you deserve. Like, they want you to be living out this starving artist narrative, right? Forget all of that, right? Middle finger to those people, because you are good, you're dope, yeah? You're not garbage. You're not trash, yeah? Not trash, buddy, yeah? You're not garbage, right? You're not rubbish. You're good at what you do. You just need to get in front of the right eyes, the right people at the right time. And I don't have the answers for that, right? But I will tell you this much. The numbers is the world and the big media companies, they're all playing the numbers game, right? But they also know all of the numbers are fraudulent, right? It's all manufactured, all paid for, focus groups and you name it, right? Nepotism and favoritism, secret societies, social clubs, right? I've got to stop saying secret because there's nothing secret about it. It's just old school mentality, Anyway, yeah. They help each other, right? They pay for each other's stuff, even if they don't like it, even if they don't like the individual, right? It's because they're part of this group, they support each other. That is how a lot of these people get to where they get to, right? They get brought in deals even though they're garbage, but they're a friend of a friend, and the friend needs a favor, they call a favor, just like the mafia, right? Just like the mafia, right? Yeah. So that's how that works. You just need to either decide if you're going to go into that world and be with those people, or you're going to find another way, a side door, right? You're going to be like the key maker in the Matrix. You could just open any of these doors down the Matrix and go in and find your way, right? Or not. Decide not to care, decide not to play the game, but don't feel upset, right? There's billions of artists in the world that are excellent, but they don't get the shine. There are billions of podcasts that are excellent, but they don't get the shine. So don't feel bad. You're not rubbish, right? I'm not trying to boost your ego either. I'm just telling you like it is. You're fucking sick, right? Excuse the language. You're good at what you do, right? I'm good at what I do, right? I know how the game works now, right? So I'm telling you, it's just about positioning yourself, your brand, your item in the right place, getting what you deserve from it, right? So tell me your experiences in the comments of when you've been overlooked and how you feel like the game is rigged in your industry, and I would love to know, right? I'm going to interact with you and see if I can help push you, right? See if I can link you with someone that I know that's interested in that, right? And you do the same, vice versa. Let's be a proper community. How them guys have their community, right? And let's help each other. So like, comment, subscribe. Please check me out on TikTok and Instagram, Drivers Mate and Drivers Mate Podcast. You will find me, black and white is how we keep it. Original, right? Thank you for your time.